Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Lately there has been a lot of talk about Chanel, especially because their prices are going through the roof, and most of us feel that that's really not justifiable, that the prices were high as it was and now they're just insane. And in this light, first I'm going to start with saying that you buy whatever you want. If you enjoy a certain brand, if you enjoy the items, don't feel pressure that you are not supposed to buy it anymore, or otherwise feel pressure that you have to buy it. This specific video is meant to just give you some input on the bags that I already have and saying if I would buy it again on today's prices. And I can save you a few minutes if you are in a hurry. The answer is, for most of the items, no. Don't get me wrong, I love my Chanel. I love their designs. I think it's an amazing heritage of a brand, and I think they have done amazing things with their styles and fashion through the decades they have been around. But there is a limit of how much you are willing to pay. Even Hermes prices were insane before, but you could understand that they didn't want to overload the market, and it was kind of like, in a way, yes, because there's less bags, we kind of hike the price so we can sell less and still, have a nice profit. And it feels like Chanel is going in that direction now. I don't have any inside information. This is just from what I see, from what I observed, what they're doing, because they are pulling certain bags and the classics are getting harder and harder to get, which is fine. If they want to, bring their customers through the hoops, jumping through the hoops as they do as Hermes, that's fine. But we all talk about the difference in quality. So at the end of the day, this is all that matters. If the item is good quality and it's going to last you long enough that you kind of want to spend so much money on it, then bottom line, whatever games you want to play, it's of course up to you. But today we're not going to talk about all the different Chanel items. I want to talk specifically about WOC, or wallet on a chain. WOC is one of the few items that is actually still, it kind of hurts me to say this word, reasonably priced, but you know what I mean. For Chanel prices, their bags are going in thousands and thousands and thousands, and WOC is still around 2,000 and 2,500. It depends which one you want. Some seasonal ones can be more expensive, but I would say the average mark is around 2,000 euros. It's still a lot, but the thing is, even though it's called wallet on a chain, we all kind of agree that it is actually a small bag. And if you look at it through that perspective, that it's a small bag, then of course it makes sense to get it for the price that you can still get it now. But it all depends on what you want to use it for. And I will tell you, mine actually came with a velvet pouch, because I think I bought this quite a long time ago. It's a very nice velvet pouch and with the Chanel imprint there, and I usually keep it in this dust bag as well. And I went for the classic Chanel WOC with a silver hardware and with of course a silver chain. And we talked about this bag before, that it is actually a bag, even though it's meant to be used as a wallet per se when they made it. But it's been around for, I think, around 30 years now, something like that. So it's definitely a classic by now. And this bag, it fits quite a lot for such a small bag. You have the credit cards slots at the back, and then you have one pocket here, and then you have a zipper pocket here, and then another one here. And I would usually carry my phone here. It's not a nice look when it's all stretched out like this, but it can be done if you want to wear this as a day bag as well, not just for the special evening occasions. So you already know with WOC that the chain is quite long. So for me, if I would put this on a crossbody, it would work almost, but I could never wear this on my shoulder. It would come down to my knees. The way that I really liked this is during the winter time, when you have like coats and jackets and things like that, and you could actually wear this very nicely crossbody then, because you're wearing more items. So for me, this bag is definitely worth the money even today. Just make sure that you get a combination that you can wear a lot, because there's a lot of funky Chanel WOCs out there, which is brilliant, but they're not so versatile. So I would go for black or beige, maybe pink or some of the neutrals, but I would not go for like tweed versions and things like that, because then it's just more expensive, and it's, as I said, it's not as versatile. So I definitely do like this bag, and I love that it has a little pocket at the back as well, the Mona Lisa pocket. So it really is a classic Chanel. If you really just want to have like one Chanel Chanel bag and you don't want to spend that much money on it, this is your bag, just get this. But one of the things that we all do wrong is that we are actually wanting to have like a classic double flap or trendy or something else, and we don't have enough money, so we buy something cheaper at Chanel. Never buy WOC because you settle on it, buy it because you want it. The thing is, it's still an expensive bag, that's for sure, and if you're not going to use it, if you're not going to wear it day by day, what's the point? I mean, it's still a lot of money. Why would you waste that much money just to, you know, put it on your shelf and, you know, wait for the time you can actually get the bag that you really want? So if you like the WOC, if you think you will be using it day and night, then go for it. But don't buy it to settle because you cannot afford the more expensive Chanel items, because it's a lovely bag and it's still worth the money if you know how to wear it. I already said in some of my previous videos that I think for now I am done with buying Chanel. Most of my luxury items, especially Chanel bags, were bought pre-loved because the prices they charge, I just can't afford that. That's out of my price range. So what I do, I would save up, and when I have enough money, then I will go and check the sites and different consignment stores and see what I can get for the bags that I want and for the money that I have saved. So none of the bags that I got I bought because, oh, it's just there, it's Chanel, I have the money now saved, so I will buy it. All of them were intentional purchase, and this shows because most of my bags I do actually wear quite a lot. There are of course a few exceptions that I didn't think through, but I already talked about this in this video. I'm gonna link it up here, so go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. So in like I said, in my opinion, I think if you really want something, the price is not gonna deter you, okay? If you really want something, you're gonna find a way to get it. It doesn't matter how much the price. So if you still really feel like you want Chanel, don't feel discouraged. It's still a nice brand, it's still a nice quality and a nice style, but I will have to agree with most of influencers that talk about it now that their prices really are getting insane, and unless they do something about their quality issues, I don't see any Chanel on my horizon. So for the end, I just want to say, because we hear a lot about Chanel quality issues lately, because this is an older bag, I have been wearing this for years now, it's a good quality. It's from the time when Chanel was not known for you know, quality issues and problems. So this one is still pretty good. I mean, I have slight marks on the corners, of course, because I'm wearing it, but very, very slight. And you can see the lambskin, very nice and shiny. And the chain looks very good as well. I don't see any problems with the leather, and the inside is also very good. I also don't see any problems with this part where the chain is kind of like fixed inside. I don't see any rubbing or any cracks or anything like that. But this chain does not move, it's fixed through there, so maybe that's why it's safer that it's not cracking. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, you see it can be moved, but you don't have to. There's the same chain all over, so you can move it, but it is more fixed than on the, let's say, some of the newest design. They could rebrand this Chanel bag on a chain, let's say, but you know that they will hike up the price for like at least 1,000. So let's keep it wallet, all right, and just know that it's actually a bag. These are my thoughts on Chanel wallet on a chain. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, ask me below. I said already in previous videos, I really do like reading your comments and I like to reply to them. So please do ask me anything you want to know. And as usual, have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.